Please be advised that Little Miss Recap contains adult language.
Yeah, I think Janelle's a terrible sister wife. Janelle is the slowest burn of all time. Like, it's not like we have watched this woman through all these years, and it's not until like season 17 that we were like, there's another one, Janelle? Like, she's done nothing.
Hey guys, welcome to Little Miss Recap and Sister Wives, Love Should Be Multiplied, Not Divided, a crossover with Ace and Katelyn. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hello.
This is so exciting.
It's so exciting. So I'm Amy Archer. I got my co-host Amanda here, and we have Ace Fanning and Katelyn from Sister Wives, Love Should Be Multiplied, Not Divided, who are joining us today for what I'm calling the Sister Wives Super Extra Bonus Special Coyote Pass Edition.
Yeah.
Bonus content.
It's the balloon payment edition.
That's some like master branding there, Amy.
Listen, I'm terrible at branding. Our fan base is called Backdoor Friends.
I like that.
Which was really great when we told Matt Marr that, because he did Last
figured.
Resort with us the other day, and he was like, "Woo!"
Yeah.
He's like, "That means something different to us." I'm like, "Yes,
Yeah,
we know.
I'm not
We
good
know."
at branding. I don't pretend to be. I'm terrible at it. I'm a writer. Advertising and creative stuff is not my bag. I can write it.
Let me tell you something. I loved it. I loved it. I love the branding. I'm down with it.
Okay, cool. Okay, all right. So, would you be a backdoor friend?
Absolutely.
It's not until you have to look somebody in the face and ask them if they'd be a backdoor friend that it really washes over you how bad of an idea it was.
Nope. I love it. I
like it because now I'm like, where'd she get backdoor friend from?
So it was on, I don't know if you guys saw the show Love and Death on HBO, and one of the characters was this really Southern woman, and she was like, there are two types of friends in the world, front door friends and backdoor friends. So basically, like, backdoor friends will help you hide a body. Do you know what I mean? And they're like, yeah.
Your
I
best
like
friends.
it just as like, this is your friend who'll take it in the ass for you.
Yeah, we're like, are you a good friend? Do you like anal? Are you a good friend who likes anal? All welcome.
All
Everyone's
welcome here.
welcome.
All walks of life, all butts are welcome.
That's right. And this is why when my father asked to listen to the podcast, I gave him a lot of warning, because these are the conversations we get to have.
Caitlin's parents listen to our podcast, and I openly just talk about it all. I'm just like, well,
You talk about being Caitlin's backdoor friend all the time.
I know sometimes I'm like, I hope they didn't listen to that, but whatever. They don't say anything.
My problem is when Amanda and I are talking about like the trauma that our parents have imparted to us. I'm like, I don't know if they need to hear that.
Right. Yeah, that's tricky.
Like, now that I'm a mom, I have 16-year-old twin daughters. I know I'm fucking them up in every conceivable way. I don't want to know about it yet.
Someday.
No, in
Like,
20 years when they're in therapy and they need to call me in, then I'll be there. But not yet.
Parents do.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like a little round about. Okay. So first round will be points of discussion. So I'll pose a question.
Around Robin.
I would rather you call it a circle jerk.
A circle jerk around Robin. I like that as well.
A circling the donkey round.
Yes. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. God, Amy, you
Pulling
fucking
it all
idiot.
together here.
We are terrible at branding.
Cody. Amanda, have you shared with Ace and Katelyn the breakdown that backdoor friend Lindsay did of Cody's hair?
No, I have not.
We might have to. We have a hair expert in our group, and she did like screenshots and analysis of what's happening, and then tied it into the timeline of how he was fucking over all these sister wives and who was doing what. And this is when he was, resurging with Janelle in Vegas and all this. It's amazing.
Wow.
It's an amazing analysis.
Curious about what's happening in that hair island that's up there. Yeah.
It sounds like a deep dive we would enjoy, but one that we would never put the effort in to do.
Exactly. That's why we had her do it.
That's so nice. I love when they do that for us.
We farm that shit out. Okay. Question 1. Who has been your favorite ancillary character in the series and why?
Okay, first of all, had to Google Ancillary because I didn't know what that word meant.
It's hard to say. I fuck it up all the time.
I was just like, what the fuck? And then even when I looked at the definition, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this means. So I think what it means is like side characters.
Yes.
I didn't look it up though.
You just knew
I
it?
knew it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right,
Look at you, Caitlin.
Look at you.
Okay. I have 2, and they're very different. One you're going to know right away. The other one you may have forgotten. So number 1 for me, my girl, Mona Reiki. Fashion forward realtor to the stars in Las Vegas.
Agree. She was the one I thought of too.
Fortune
but my
teller.
second one is different than yours.
Okay.
Lest we never forget, fortune teller as well.
Yes.
Yes.
You can do it all.
Now, my second is a poor gal who popped up on our screens, and I just don't know why I got so fixated on her, but her name is Amye from Tufts University.
That's what I was thinking. You were asking me. Yes.
Okay.
Anya.
Hate this woman with a fiery, burning passion. And when I hate someone, I just can't. I'm a dog with a bone. I can't fucking let it go.
We ripped Anya a new one.
We found ourselves deep diving Anya, looking at her baby announcement, just like
we caught her for all of 3 minutes on the episode.
Hi, I'm Anya, and I love Tufts University. I hate that woman more than anything. I went through and critiqued all of her Facebook profile pictures. She just angered me in a way that I loved. I felt good doing it.
Is there a worse job than a college tour guide?
No. But she loved it. That was
she took a lot
of course she did. Of course she did.
But here's the thing is because we know that Daddy Logan went on to do that same kind of position at UNLV. And you know that he was cool about it. But Anya was like, Tufts University is the coolest place to be. It's I love Tufts. Shut up. I hate her so much.
As did Jody and Amanda. They also got real obsessed with her for a while.
There's just something about her. Just something about that Anya. And
Amanda,
apologies to all the Anyas out there, because I know you're not all the same, but
no, we cannot all be blamed. I don't know if you guys watched this last season of 90 Day Fiance, but there was an Amanda on there, and she's a wretched woman. I'm so happy to
Daddy's Box Amanda?
Be done. Daddy's Box. Her kids are carrying around their father's ashes,
and he died.
He just died, and she's fucking off to Romania with some guy from TikTok.
And they're like, "Can we sleep with Daddy's Box tonight?" And I'm like, "This is
dark as shit." Anyway, Caitlin, who's your other one?
My other one was Robert K.
Robert K is a good one.
Now Robert K is so interesting because as we're doing our rewatch, he showed up one time. He has only shown up one time, and
I feel like we've seen him so much, but I guess we just talked about him so much.
I mean, he literally he's sitting in a lazy boy, and I think all he maybe says is I don't know how Cody does it with all these wives, and for some reason
he's become our most popular Sister Wives character.
Yeah.
I don't know, we can't let him go.
I think mine. Well, I was asking Amanda because I wasn't sure the name, so I had to go back and rewatch. It's when they go to Boston. And that Colleen is like, blah, 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 and she's all punked out. She's all emo, and she's on the stage with them, and she's pressing back against Robin. And Cody's like, I'm not asking for your permission. I'm just asking. And it was so hilarious that this emo teenager was bringing Robin and Cody down.
Colleen has showed up a couple times.
She has.
Yes.
She has.
But that's the most memorable appearance for me.
We've also looked her up recently, too. We did a deep dive on her Instagram.
Yeah,
is she
we
still
also deep dove the guys who redid the bathroom at the Lehigh house. I was just on fucking LinkedIn looking these people up, and I'm I don't know why.
We love a side character.
And one of them had a traumatic brain injury. I was well, I'm glad I looked it up. I'm glad I know. Thoughts and prayers.
Amanda, do you have anyone?
Mona is my number one obvious choice.
Passion forward.
Yes, and the fortune telling. Lest we not forget. I always had a thing for Grandma Bonnie. I mean,
that
we had a hair problem. We had a hairline problem, but she's a real R.I.P. She's a legit R.I.P. Real R.I.P.
Amanda R.I.P'd the Unabomber once on our podcast. We were talking about the Unabomber, and she goes, R.I.P. I'm like, no.
Can I ask?
No, he doesn't get to rest in peace.
I don't want to get off track, but that is something I am known to do.
Yes.
The Unabomber. Just quickly, could you tell me? I reference the Unabomber all the time.
Do you know what he did?
No. I thought in my head, I thought he was the
in?
Oklahoma City bomber. That's what I've been thinking this
That's
whole
I
Terry
thought
time.
he was the
Nichols.
Boston
This is
Marathon guy.
Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah.
Did you hear Caitlin?
What'd you say, Caitlin?
I just thought he was the Boston Marathon bomber.
God.
I just kind of put them together.
Is
will
he the
tell
guy
you-
who disappeared on a plane?
No.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Ted Kaczynski was like a fucking like brilliant genius mathematician, engineer, physicist dude who like went into the woods and lived in a cabin for like 20 years and was mailing bombs to federal offices. And took them like a long time to catch them.
Glad
There's
one
a
of us was
great
for real.
show called Manhunt on Netflix that talks about it.
We watched that.
Yeah, well, we started that, but then I was like, when are we going to get to Oklahoma and bomb the hotel? Like, I was just like, is this ever going to happen? And then I
Manhunt
was
is
like,
a series, so they do a couple different. So you may have seen, there's the Boston bombing, I think, is on that. The
That's what I
shoe
thought.
bombing. There's stuff like that, but the Unabomber does not get to rest in peace. Like
I
legit
cannot
killed
thank
people.
you enough for putting that out. Now we get it. Okay,
Yeah.
I feel better.
Nice.
Feel
Yeah.
much better.
We can lay it to rest.
Okay, question 2. What is
Yes.
Cody's greatest offense in your eyes, and why is it missing Isabel's surgery?
Okay, here's the thing. Yes, it's missing Jezebel's surgery, but it's something else.
Okay.
Ooh,
It is when that man stood in Robin's driveway in Flagstaff and decided that he was going to teach Truly how to ride a bike and basically beat the shit out of her and took every will she had to live. And she was just like, fuck you, Dad. I don't want to learn to ride a bike. The amount of trauma that brought up from my own childhood of my dad, like, my dad used to teach me in baseball because I was scared the ball would hit me. He would just purposely hit me with the ball. And he's like, see, it doesn't hurt so bad. And I was like, it really does. It really does.
That's when Truly decided she hated Cody and she's never changed her mind.
Well, and then he tried to kill her. Don't forget.
And then he did try to kill her. He's got it out for Truly.
He does.
It's a big one.
And Truly's like my favorite character. I love when she's sticking her head in the cat tunnel or she's like digging through the cat litter box. I love her so much.
She's busy.
She's absurd. She's absolutely absurd. Yeah. I'm going with missing Isabel's surgery, but almost killing Truly's pretty high up there. Ignoring all of his children who didn't come out of Robin's vagina.
Caitlin, what did you say?
Him like basically almost missing Truly's birth to make out with Robin. So again, another hit at Truly. It was like right from the start. He just
this kid didn't have a fucking
it right for
chance.
him.
Well, I don't think he wanted Truly. I think that Truly was, I think, their last ditch effort to save their marriage. I think that's why we had Truly, and they were like they're idiots. They're like, oh, a baby will fix everything. And then when that didn't work, he was like, well,
I only want tender age children with Robin, and I have to deal with Truly.
Well, I think when it didn't work with Truly, he was like, what all of us do is like, all right, another wife will fix the problem. That's
everyone's solutions to everyone's problem.
Yeah.
So let's talk about like if Cody, there's 2 questions that are kind of the same here. Okay. Would the family still be together, A, if Cody did not marry Robin, or B, if they did not have the show?
Don't get me fucking started. This is where Caitlin and I we see eye to eye on almost everything. And this is one thing that we do not agree on because I believe yes to both. I believe if they hadn't done the show and Robin had come in, they're still together. I believe if Robin never came in and they did the show, they're still together.
Okay. All right.
Did I say
Caitlin,
that right?
What is your thought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Robin, like, she made the family fall apart no matter what. So even if she came in, yes, they're gonna fall apart no matter what. If she didn't come in, but they just had the show, I think they could have stayed together.
See, I kind of agree. I think Robin. I think them having the show actually held them together longer, and Robin would have torn them apart if the show was not there.
Christine never would have gotten the voice to leave.
I don't see. I don't think.
Come on, Amanda. I'm alone here.
I don't think with the show.
Amanda.
Damn,
Robin.
going to be really sinisterly. I don't think if the show didn't happen, I don't think they split apart, because I think a lot of what split them apart is the fact that they've all heard the bullshit that all of them have been talking about each other for so long.
Right, but would they have said that to, like, this family has such close communication, it drives me fucking crazy. Would they have actually been more open with each other if they weren't so conscientious about their reputation?
I think Cody would have been an even bigger asshole if he weren't
Mm.
being filmed all the time, which is
See,
terrifying.
I disagree with that though. I think Cody,
His ego grew from the
his
show.
ego grew so
Oh.
much from this show, and he thinks that he is a fucking god.
He's
Yeah.
a star.
And it's just like, these women pull me down. He thinks he is the Beyonce of Destiny's Child when they were a 5-piece band. Like, when they were a 5-piece group, he was Beyonce.
Wait a minute, so do you think the show transmuted Cody into an egomaniac?
I think he was transmuted, and he's found culpable of that and gaslighting.
Gaslighting, but none of it has been amiable. That
So you
also
think it's
has
the show, not
happened.
Robin?
I believe the problem is the show, not Robin.
I think so too.
Mm.
I believe the problem is Robin.
I do too.
I think it's
The
more
show
the show.
helped, but it's mostly Robin.
Okay, Amanda,
think
do you feel like they're gaslighting us right now?
They really are.
No, I was
They
going to use
really
the word
are.
gaslighting, but you came in here and said it first.
Yeah.
But I came here with it.
No, I knew gaslighting before you knew gaslighting. You never knew about gaslighting.
You're not
Never
being
understood
gaslit. I don't know what you're talking about. Gaslighting does not happen to people.
No,
So-
no, never.
Why do you guys think Meri stays in this family?
Easy. What else does she have to do? What else does Meri have to do? She's got all the time on her hands. She's just sitting around in that empty house making up game plans of like, here's how I'm going to fuck with Cody today. She has so much time on her hands.
I
She's very
think
busy
much
with her
like Cody
leggings.
wants to like push people out, but he doesn't want it to be like his decision. Mary's doing the same thing, but finally Cody had to be like, we can't both play this game, so finally I'm going to tell you I'm done with you.
Right.
Like, why didn't she leave? It's worked for everybody else for me to string him along, but not
Right.
her.
It's been a lifetime of playing
Yeah.
chicken, and she finally had to be like, okay, fuck you, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I think she stays in part. I think she has this duty honor bullshit thing in some way. I kind of think though she just enjoys torturing Cody at this point.
I also think she wants the fame of the show. Meri
Yeah.
likes to pretend she doesn't like want to be recognized and stuff, but she loves it.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason she's so successful in her bullshit LuLaRoe business is because of the show.
I have a hard time believing though that Meri's staying out of like loyalty and stuff like that, because she was so ready to take Samuel
Totally
Jacob
ready.
Cooper in front door, back door, every door possible.
She was
So
ready
I
to let
think
him divorce her. Mhm.
She
Yeah.
was ready.
She was going to be gone. Like, she was going to leave that family.
so ready. She was wet in her panties, and she was leaving a fucking snail trail all over that house, and she was gone.
I think that's part of it too, though, is that she got duped from that, and then she's like, the whole world knows I was catfished, now I have to stay. So it's like she didn't want to stay, but now she feels like it's her duty to stay, because otherwise she'll be known as like leaving from the catfish.
Can I say
Right.
this? Imagine, I love the movie Sliding Doors. Like, I don't know, I was 9 years old when I saw this movie, and I reference it all the time. But imagine, and if you don't know what Sliding Doors is, it's where it shows you this woman's life, and she misses a door, and it shows her life like in two different ways. Had she made the door,
I
had
love
she
that.
not?
I love that
It's
kind
like
of
a
shit.
train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Made
making
her
like a
train.
train. And in one she makes it, in one she doesn't. And when she makes it, she finds out her husband's cheating on her, she leaves him, all this stuff. Imagine a Sliding Doors version where Samuel Jacob Cooper was real. Meri leaves. And here's the thing that I love about how stupid these people are. You should have looked at your risk versus reward. Or that's not even what I mean. What am I saying? They should have looked at like what could have happened, because Meri should have been at the end of the cul-de-sac, not plugged in the middle. Because imagine Meri leaves and her house just sits there, and they
That's
all
true.
have to like move
That's
somebody else in, and it's like in the center. Meri should have been where Robin's house was. Robin wasn't going anywhere.
They could have
True.
put Aurora and Dayton and Brianna in that middle house.
Oh, there we go.
Mhm.
No, Robin's never going to let them go. Imagine though if we all could have bought that house and just moved in and just watched him run around the cul-de-sac all day.
Turn it into the world's worst and most annoying B&B. Like, just fucking rent it out to like 17-year-olds and supply them with a keg and shit and just be like crazy.
We have like binoculars and telescopes in every room and we all just sit and watch them.
I don't know if I should say this, but for the longest time, my very first introduction into true crime was none other than JonBenet Ramsey. I can remember like the holidays. I'm 6 years old. No one's paying attention to me, and I'm just watching unlimited news coverage on this missing girl. And
you're trying to figure out who wrote that fucking note. Why are there no footprints by the door? Yeah, I got it.
Right. So I always wanted, a dream of mine was to buy the house and then do kind of like a haunted mansion tour in which a little girl runs through the different rooms and scares you. And then
well, now Patsy gets you
dressed up.
Like a murder mystery party.
It's a murder mystery party at the actual house. And I'm sure it would have been shut down so fast, but it was always a dream of mine.
A little morbid, but
it is very terrible.
That actually would be awesome.
It's morbid, but I get it. People are obsessed with that shit. So am I. I would buy it and then just be doing my own investigation in there.
You want to know a really creepy fact? Yes. The room where she was found is still in the house, but it has been like
sealed off,
like
bricked over,
cemented over the door.
But the room is still technically there.
Nope.
But you can't get to it.
And the second I buy that house, boom! I am knocking that down and I'm getting in there.
It makes it more creepy that it's just like there, but you can't access it.
Yeah.
Amanda, are you okay over there?
Yeah, Leo's just wreaking havoc all over here. Yeah, no, it's
all of a sudden the cat's just like
you're showing up.
Her pussy was flying all over.
You're showing up to closing with like a big hammer, and you're just like signing the paper.
Yeah. I'm gonna solve this once and for all.
So on our last episode, I went through this really long explanation of a redemption path for Cody, which I do believe can happen.
Oh, okay.
It begins with he goes to every single doctor's appointment that Isabel ever has in her entire life, even like menopause appointments. He's there with her. Second,
he's in the room with the gynecologist.
He
is stepdaddy Paul helping deliver Solomon for Robin.
Yes, exactly.
He is throwing a surprise party for Gabe, and he is apologizing with notarized documents that say what a douchebag he was. I went through like 17 steps. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys believe there is a redemption arc?
Yes,
Cody?
but mine is very different than yours.
Okay.
Very different.
Talk to us.
Mine is not a redemption in his family. It's a redemption with America.
Oh,
so
okay.
So you think he can't redeem himself with his family?
No, he can never redeem himself with his family, but he can win. He can get in our good graces by him and Robin taking on another wife or attempting to. But this person is like Larissa from 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh,
she is terrible. She's an absolute monster.
Mm-hmm.
She so nasty to them.
Yes.
She uses them, abuses them, treats them like absolute shit. And I just think if we could witness him go through that and we get to watch that all pan out on camera, I forgive all.
Well, there's some stipulations here. There's some stipulations.
Yes.
Number one, it has to be Big Brother style, and the rooms have to be mic'd.
Absolutely.
And everything has to be on camera. None of this selective editing bullshit.
No, none of that. And no, I don't even want censored. I want it to premiere on Max because I want to watch all of it.
Didn't they used to do a live stream for Big Brother? That's what we need, a live stream.
Yes.
You pay $10 a month
log
to get
on
that
it
live
anytime
stream.
and just watch.
Oh, I'd sign up for that in a heartbeat. Shit, I'd sign up for it now. Just like put a camera in Robin's house. Let me watch what's actually going on in there.
And honestly, it's probably nothing. It's nothing, but
I would watch it 24/7.
Watch it.
She's probably praying a lot. Don't you think she's somebody who prays a lot? Oh, dear God. Oh, let Jenny come home today. No. I think she's a hand ringer and she's walking around praying.
Like, I hate these. I'm always a scapegoat for this family, and everyone's mean to me.
She's just busy watching the Home
I'm not a
Shopping
victim. I'm not a victim, but I'm a victim.
So
I'm not.
in my head, that's how he could get in America's good graces. Because honestly, like, the thing is, I'm willing to forgive so easily for reality TV stars if they entertain me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I
In your
also think, though,
17-step
that
program, can Cody have to build Janelle a house on Coyote Pass?
oh,
with his
that's a
bare
good one.
hands?
That's a good
That'd
one.
be a
Yes.
good one.
And he has to donate, what did I say? Like $1 million to UNICEF. I felt
Yes.
like
He
that
doesn't have
was.
it. He doesn't have
No, he
it.
doesn't have it.
Sell some of
No.
that artwork. Okay. So was Christine a good sister wife?
I think Christine was probably the best sister wife to have ever lived. And if you know what? If you want to fucking come for me. Because I believe that this woman had given up so much of herself to be in this family. I think she had some jealousy. Yeah, she didn't like that Robin came into the picture and she could hear that she had orgasms and she never had one.
Really?
We
You
would
think
all be
Cody's
jealous.
giving Robin an orgasm? I
Yes,
think
but
he
by
just
like
jackhammers and leaves.
no, it's by like finger stimulation.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not like not with his dick, no. But I
No.
think anyone in that situation would be jealous. I think Christine is the ultimate sister wife.
Honestly, she's not top of my pyramid. Janelle is, but she was the better sister wife because she watched all the kids.
You're really
Yeah.
gonna say Janelle was a better sister
No,
wife?
I'm saying
No.
Janelle's top of my pyramid.
Okay. The question is,
Christine is the best sister wife.
The question is,
I'm getting there.
do you think Christine was a good sister wife?
Yes,
And you
I
came
think
in and said Janelle.
I said I think she was the best sister wife. Janelle's my favorite otherwise.
Okay. But
Okay.
not early seasons, Janelle.
No, but Christine hated her life since the
It
moment
has to be
the cameras
hoops,
turned
Janelle.
on. And she stayed and watched all those kids.
Yeah, I think Janelle's a terrible sister wife. Janelle is the slowest burn of all time. Like, it's not like we have watched this woman through all these years, and it's not until like season 17 that we were like, "There's another one, Janelle." Like, she's done nothing, but now
she's the best.
Now she's our queen.
I think she is the one most cut out for polygamy because she doesn't need a whole lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She's just like, you come around everyone, dick me down. We're good. Go away.
Yeah.
Bye. Ugh. I do think Christine is the best sister wife. And because she raised all those fucking kids. And
planned
all
the parties,
kids,
she raised all the kids, she did the school. Yeah.
I think the fact that all the kids adore her is the sign that she was the best.
I mean, would I say now, if you asked me, is Christine the best teacher? No. These kids are dumb as bricks. They are so fucking stupid. She's not a good teacher, but she is a great sister wife.
Yeah.
Having been pregnant myself, I think if my husband went out and brought somebody home while I was pregnant, I would have a real problem with that.
How would you feel if you weren't pregnant?
Honestly, I might be okay with it at times.
Amy, do you think you could be a sister wife?
I think I could be a sister wife. I really could.
Are you interested?
Could Amanda be your sister wife?
Oh, 100%.
We'd be good sister wives.
Yeah, we would work well together.
Yeah.
Have you guys talked about this? Could you consider?
Here's the thing. I think sister wives is an ideal lifestyle when you're raising children. I really do. Other than that, once you're done with that, you're like, okay, well, maybe let's just Golden Girls this shit, get rid of him, and we'll go somewhere and sit on the lanai. But I think when you're raising kids, it's great.
I think sister wives seem so great, like when you're in your 20s and you're all, but again, I'm talking more like polyamory and we're all just like fucking each other. But the second I'm imagining myself as a mom, and the second another woman comes in and like says one thing to my kid, I'm gonna fucking murder you. I will.
That's a good point.
Kill you.
And
like imagine
you parenting, and these guys weren't. Like Meri and Christine were not.
See, I feel like the opposite, though. I feel like when I was in my late 20s, early 30s, I would not have been able to not have sex with multiple people. Do you know what I mean? Like, it would be harder for me. I would want sex more. I would want better sex. Like, I would not be able to share. Like, now, the age I am now, Amy's like, oh, go ahead. You want to have sex with my husband? Go ahead. Do whatever. You can take your kid to school? Go ahead. Go bang away.
I think my version of Sister Wives, though, is the X-rated version where it's like we're all just in the room and it's an orgy every night.
Okay.
God.
All right. Hey,
And like we're also bringing like friends over too. Like
That's
This is
definitely
like
not
the-
happening at the Browns.
This
No.
is like the Davis family on Seeking Sister Wife, where they're all in
Yeah.
the bed
Yes.
together, they're all
Right.
fucking, it's all
Yes.
a thing.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Are you bringing up Seeking Sister Wife for my benefit?
Maybe, I don't
You
know.
guys, do you guys know I'm in love with Sidian?
Ew,
You
that's
are?
so disgusting. You know, let me tell
Even if he's not a basketball player.
let me tell you something about Sidian.
He's
Let me
definitely
tell
not
you
a basketball
He is
player.
so fucking weird with that personal mythos shit and the black rubber bracelets, and you know he tries to play an acoustic guitar. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
let me okay,
I'm worried about you.
let me say something about Sidian. You know that man's butt crack is full of fecal matter dust, clumpy hair. He does not do a good job wiping
He
whatsoever.
does not have a bidet? You don't think he has a bidet?
No,
Oh.
absolutely not.
You know he
Mm-mm.
smells bad. Like just looking at him, you can tell he stinks. Are you okay with that?
If
He
he
definitely
smells,
smells bad.
if he smells like patchouli, I can't do it. But
He
if
smells
he smells
bad and he has dog hair all over him all the time.
He's wearing black, so you see it always.
Yeah, always.
I mean, it just
Oh,
smells
I'm
like
just
onions,
saying.
like-
I'm just saying. I think he's pretty great.
Just imagine,
Gross.
Amy, you're banging Sidian, and then there's his little wife, like looking over, like, oh. No, he likes it when you do that.
Squeaky
Like,
from,
you know,
squeaky from.
yeah, you know, she'd be watching the whole thing and
Oh, that's
directing.
totally Tasha.
She's a watcher. I've said that before. Like I think she's really into it. She's kind of like into like the opposite of hot wifing. She's
Yeah,
into
I was
hot
just gonna say she's like hot husbanding or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've wrapped up round one.
We've wrapped up
Okay.
round one. Round
Okay.
robin one.
Yes.
Circling that donkey.
Circled one donkey.
We're circling our donkey, yes.
Okay, true or false? Cody has the best sex with Janelle.
Well, I need definitions on this.
Okay.
Like when
What
you
era,
say,
Janelle?
are you saying Cody has the best sex in his perspective with Janelle? Or are you saying
Yes.
that as an outsider, we think he has the best sex with Janelle?
No, like who does Cody like dicking down the best?
No, I say false.
False.
I say it's Robin. It's got to be Robin.
I think
No,
it's Robin.
'Cause you
I
know
say
why?
false to that as well.
You know who? Who had
You
the
know
best
why
sex
Robin
with?
still gives him a blowjob?
Nope.
True.
I think.
Mhm.
Are you going to say Meri?
I'm gonna say early Meri and him. They were
Maybe,
wild
maybe.
together.
And
Yeah.
I think even still, he loves to angry fuck her. Like he's
They've
just
been
like
fucked in like 10 years.
no, but like the last time they fucked, it was just like a dirty, like you fucking bitch. Yeah, could Samuel ever do this to
Fucking
you? And I think that Mary's totally willing to put on like a wrestler singlet and like she's got those broad shoulders. I think that those two
True.
just wrestle.
True.
Like
Oh.
I think I fully believe
I
that
think it's been a long time, but they were the ones who had the best sex
Yes,
for sure. I fully agree.
I believe that Robin strictly just lays there cold dead body hospice play. Like that's all.
Do you think Meri could pull off like if she was an 80s or early 90s wrestler, would she be like a Hulk Hogan? Or would she
Who's
be
my
more of
other
like an
option?
Ultimate Warrior? Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
She kind of had Hulk Hogan hair.
Cody climbed on top of her to get something. She
Yeah.
didn't
Right.
climb on top of him.
Nope.
She's sitting there holding him up with her back as he's like tying shit on the roof.
Can I
That
tell
was
you?
one of the best scenes I've ever seen.
Can I tell you something really weird about Meri as someone who
Yes.
has seen her in person?
Yes.
Have you ever
Okay.
seen her in person?
No, I've never seen any
No.
of these people.
She is very short.
Really?
She seems so tall.
Okay,
She's
now
very tall
define
on the
very
show.
short.
It like 5'3".
Okay, I'm 5'1".
In my head, she's 6'3". Like
she's my height and I'm 5'8". That's what
In
I
my
was.
head,
like
she-
5'8".
I was thinking she
Yeah.
was like 5'10". Like she seems
In my
tall
head,
to
she
me.
is the Ultimate Warrior in retirement, so I have to look at how tall he was.
Okay.
The Ultimate Warrior height.
This is an important thing.
He's 6'2". 6'2".
Oh, okay. Not her.
I don't know who this guy is. I'm gonna have to
Oh
look
my
him
god,
up.
is Hulk Hogan 6'7"?
Whoa.
Wow. Probably.
Did you ever watch Hulk Hogan's sex tape?
With Beth?
Of course I did.
Not with Beth.
Oh, Beth is Dog the Bounty Hunter. I get those two confused.
Yeah. You watched it? I watched it too. I jerked off a bunch of that in high school.
I wasn't watching it for that reason. I was watching it like
I wasn't either. But in high school, it was like I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And then the next thing you know, I'm just like, okay.
Well, I mean,
did you use this to fuck the couch though? That's the question.
Yes.
Okay. People don't understand what it was like before, like free porn on the internet. Like you had to do what you had to do. Yeah, like
I had to
you knew exactly in Wild Things that moment when they were in the pool making out. You knew exactly like that was minute
Cruel Intentions.
Oh yeah, Cruel Intentions was a big one.
Monsters Ball, yeah, like you had to get what you could.
You were desperate for it, and
always.
And our parents couldn't afford Cinemax, so
you
had to do what you had to do. Okay. Second, true or false? Would Meri have left the family if Sam had been real? You guys kind of answered it, but what do you think?
Absolutely.
110%. 110%.
Yeah, she's gone.
I honestly, let me tell you something. Had Jackie been hotter and still a woman, I think she would have left. I think Meri was like, honestly, someone's giving me attention. Like,
as long as it didn't get out. She just didn't want people to know she was a lesbian.
Yeah.
If she could have gotten Jackie to dress up like a man,
some level
of mess, it probably would have been okay.
Do we think Cody still has a bromance with Caleb?
No. I think Caleb is the one that got away for Cody.
I feel like Cody has no relationship with like Maddie and Caleb and her kids anymore.
Think so either.
Like, when's the last time they've been together?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think the last time he was there is when what's her bucket, the daughter
Evie was born.
Yeah.
So has he even met the little one, Joey?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But they're all over McKelty's twins.
And what are the twins' names? One is Ace, and what's the other one?
Archer.
So it's Archer. So one's named after me, one's named after you, Ace.
But the hard thing about that is just that, like, Ace is so ugly. Like, I got the ugly one.
Archer's probably a dog as well. I would like
the redheaded one.
I got the redheaded one, and it's like, all right. I mean, he's my namesake, so I gotta love this kid. But
you do.
I'll be honest. People say like you're blinded by your kid, and I fully know it. I've got an ugly one. All right.
You're not in denial.
No, I'm not in denial.
Tony and McKelty, fuck off somewhere. He's your kid. You're taking him. It's fine.
Yeah. And I have to take Archer? Now, what is Archer looking like?
Archer's cuter. Archer looks a little more like Toyota Avalon.
And Toyota Avalon is cute. I don't know how she came from those two.
Yeah, let me tell you something about Toyota Avalon. She's like, the thing is her foundation is gorgeous, but now she's becoming like frumpy because she's dressed by McKelty.
Gotcha.
She'll never live up to her cute potential.
Someone who wanted to be a fashion girl. She got terrible fashion.
I've never seen McKelty wear something cute.
I have never been more angry about someone's roots than I have. It's just constant. This girl since season 1, she has had these horrible roots, and I can't do it anymore.
I don't know how someone is consistently like 6 weeks out from a color all the time.
Always.
And when you're on,
always.
I feel red for Phil over here.
You're not on television, so you're fine.
So now the next one is kind of controversial. Do we think Cody is supportive of Leon's transition?
No.
I don't think in his heart he is.
I think if a camera was rolling, yes. If a camera's rolling, yes. But I think behind closed doors, absolutely not.
Behind closed doors, no. I think surface level, he's like, yeah, it's fine. But has he ever talked to Leon? No. Like, I'm sure not.
Well, this is kind of a prediction because I think we're going to see it coming up soon, right?
Yeah, because it got announced in June of 2022.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be completely left off the show.
Oh, you think?
I kind of hope it is. Just for Leon, I kind of hope it is.
Here's the thing. I think it would piss me off.
It depends how
let
Cody
me say
reacted.
this. I'm going to be pissed either way because if they do it, I'm going to be pissed because I feel like it was... Leon was used. Yes.
Yeah.
And if they don't talk about it, I think fuck you for not being willing to talk about Leon. Like I'm mad either way. That's the thing about me.
But at the same time,
That's where I am. Unless the only way that I would not be pissed is if Leon put out like a social media post saying, I asked them not to talk about it on the show. Then I'd be like, okay, Leon does not want it on the show. It's not on the show.
That would work for me. Now I do want to say this. I just always want to be clear too. We hate Leon.
Yes.
We hate Leon with a fiery burning passion.
Nothing to do with
But
Leon's
you hate Leon. You hate
anything.
Leon for who they are as a person,
right?
not their sexuality or their gender identity or anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the hard thing is I was so ready when Leon announced their transition that I was like, you know what? I think that I'm going to start fresh and I'm going to figure out who this new person is and we can start on a new venture together. But then I'm watching back the old episodes and it's like, fuck, I just hate you. I just hate you. I can't do it.
Are there any? So if you had a pyramid of just brown kids, who's at the top of it?
Daddy Logan.
Of course.
Gabe.
No, Gabe isn't there for me.
Who's next?
Hunter for me.
Isabel?
Savannah.
Hunter today, not Hunter as
Hunter today. Yeah. Old Hunter wasn't great. Just like old Garrison wasn't great either, but he's up there higher today.
Yeah, I'm an Aspen fan.
I like Aspen.
I love Aspen.
Yeah.
I love Savannah, despite the fact we've like never really heard her talk. I just
something about her.
There's something about Savannah that I'm just like she
knows everything.
She knows it all. That's why her hair is so big.
I'd love to sit down with her.
Yeah.
You know who's on the top of my pyramid? Truly.
Oh,
100% with the transitions and her weird cat tunnel head. I love her. I love her to death. Bring the absurdity. Bring it. I love it.
The weirder she gets, the more Amy's into it. So, she's a weird kid.
Actually, you know what would be more fun though is to know who's at your bottom.
McKelty.
Aruba.
Yes. I would say all of Robin's kids line the bottom. All 5 of them are in the bottom of that pyramid.
No, Dayton's up there for me.
I'm okay with Dayton and Solomon. It's really the girls that I can't.
Can we talk about those confessionals now with the 2 little ones and
when she's trying to like make out with him?
She is Robin, right? She is Robin. She's like a mini
Cody.
Robin,
but she looks just like Cody.
Yeah,
she does. But she acts like her mother.
Those 2 are flowers in the attic adjacent. Like those, there's
speaking of porn.
I also
porn. I feel like they've been found some arsenic or something. They look unwell. Like
they
it's
need
not
to
good.
get out of the basement. Like they're stuck
they
in
need
that
sunlight.
House. Yeah,
I can tell you right now. I'm not a doctor, but Solomon is vitamin D deficient for sure.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, I want to know what protein powder is Areola using because that goes jacked. Like I need to like.
And Solomon doesn't get any of it.
No.
He takes all of his protein powder.
Actually, you know what? Solomon and Areola are like. They're like, you know when people give birth to twins and one ate all the stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, that's them. But they were just born at different times.
Right. Solomon's the failure to thrive, baby.
Yes.
He's the run. He's the run.
He's the run.
Like he was actually, she was actually trying to fully take over his whole body in the womb, and he still managed to.
She's been in the womb since Solomon was there.
Oh, yeah.
But she's just stayed a little longer.
Yeah.
She just cooked a little longer.
Yeah.
She was like doing some weird shit to Robin's belly at night when Robin was sleeping. She's like in there with like needles.
I hate that
trying
kid.
to get out.
Let's move into our final round. Our final round is the Would You Rather round.
Okay.
Amanda, would you like to start?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Fine, I'll go. Would you rather eat Robin's bomb lasagna or Christine's mock tapioca pudding?
The mock tapioca for sure. Everyone raves about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to eat either, but I guess.
Yeah, I don't really want to eat either.
I imagine Robin to be a terrible cook.
I think Robin is a very bad cook. Robin
has never gotten a food on a plate hot. Every time it's like, fuck, like I swear it just came out of the oven and it's always just, it's cold.
And she pulls like I do. She pulls an Amy Archer and she always forgets one key ingredient, Like,
Yes,
oh shit, I
always.
forgot,
You're
you
always
know,
eating
the
it like
chicken
something's
broth.
just off about it. I don't know.
Right.
Can't put
It's
much
chili,
zest.
but there's no chili powder in it. But you know,
It's
we
like-
just went with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You
And
know-
nothing ever has any like spice or zest. Like it's just like bland.
You know how when astronauts go to space and they eat out of those like space packs? Like that's how I imagine all of Robin's food to taste.
Yeah. It's gross.
Freeze
I
dried.
remember my dad used to work for the Defense Department when I was a kid, and he used to bring those home for us, and we would act like it was
shit.
some big surprise. We'd be like, "Yeah, we get to eat like this shitty freeze-dried food," and they had the ice cream, and it was like the
Yeah, the
Neapolitan
astronaut
ice
ice
cream.
cream. Yeah. That was
So
always a big deal.
ridiculous. So ridiculous. Yeah. So here's mine. Would you rather? I have two, but my first one is: would you rather be a parent to Aurora or Truly Grace Brown?
Ugh.
Okay, I gotta think long term about this.
Long game.
Here's the thing. I'm
Controversial, but I'm picking Aurora.
it's kind of where I'm at too. Here's the thing.
Ow.
I feel like with Aurora, I can just leave her be. Like, is she ever gonna get married? Probably not. Is she ever
As
gonna?
long as she can shut her door when she's singing.
Yes. If I don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to listen to her sing. The thing with Truly is I feel like coming up on like her 20s, shit's gonna get wild.
I also feel like Truly would never leave you alone. It's like you can't get a minute of silence from that kid.
No.
That's
that's
yeah.
true.
Like it's just constantly like she just wants to bug you.
Yes.
just based on where they are in age, I think I would pick Aurora. But Truly, I think would be a blast.
But
Yeah,
here's what
like-
I'm thinking long term. Like right now is different than like
It's true.
you
That's true.
imagine being the parent to 25-year-old Truly.
Well, and here's the question. Here's the question. Do I have to be a good parent? Because I would just sit by and watch her do bizarre shit and just kind of hope nothing happens.
Encourage her. You'll be like
Right.
fuel in the fire there.
Yeah. I'll be like,
buying her
oh,
more transition
I
lenses.
bought
Like,
you this set of
Okay.
knives here, and here's the cat. See what happens.
But like, okay, Amy, imagine you and your husband are bringing Amanda on as your sister wife. You're doing this beautiful commitment ceremony. Truly's coming in like fucking Chris Farley, and she's like,
She has her trench coat on.
she's fucking cannonballing into the fucking like she completely ruins the day. She's drunk all over the place. She's pissed herself.
True.
Like
That's true. Yeah, I
that's
can
something
see
you
your
have to
point.
think about.
Every pic, she ruined every picture.
Every picture is ruined.
Every picture.
It's like you and Amanda
Preacher
just
Brown
want a
coming up.
nice. You and Amanda just want a nice family portrait that Meri set up and took, and she fucking
And there's
ruined
this
it.
kid like,
I got to change into my brown dress, and we're gonna get the picture.
Because I'll tell
Right.
you right now, the humor that Truly has now is going to transcend with her for years to come. It's not going to change. Like people are like,
And
oh,
at least Aurora, like she's never funny, but you don't really have to hear from her. She's quiet.
It's true.
yeah,
right, just throw her in the basement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Occasionally, though, she'll have to come up and cry because she can't be near you. If
We'll
you
put
Yeah,
her
you
in
might
the
have to carry her
basement,
up the
wall up the
stairs,
door.
yeah, well, throw her in the John Benet Ramsey death room, and then just
there
Yeah,
we
there
go.
we go.
Yep,
Shut her away.
seal it back up.
That's right.
Okay, Ace and Katelyn are your would you rather's done percolating.
Okay, it's still workshopping in my head, but I feel like I'm just going to free ball it and put
Did
it
you
up.
have two? Did we do
Yeah,
both of yours?
Yeah, Amy, you had two.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Second one. Would you rather live in the fifth will for a summer with Janelle and Savannah and the dogs, or have to be part of Cody's Manosphere group?
I'd rather live with Janelle.
I'd
For
rather-
sure, for sure.
Yeah, you get to have
Easy.
s'mores at Janelle's.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you
Wait,
going to sleep
well,
though?
okay, I got to clarify. Is this Janelle on Coyote Pass, or is she now at the property with the hookups?
She's on Coyote Pass.
Oh, so I got to
have
fucking
to go
get
to
water
Christine's.
every day?
You know
Oh.
that fifth will is imbalanced. It's not
Okay,
balanced.
Does Christine still live in her house in Flagstaff
So we can get water.
Yes.
and
Okay.
shower? Okay, then yes, I do the fifth will.
Okay.
I can't be part
Okay.
of the Manosphere with Cody.
No, I can't. I can't.
The
You have
Manosphere.
to look
Okay.
at that
Give me a
guy's
minute.
eyes all the time. Like you can't do that.
What a fucking
Yeah.
idiot. The Manosphere. I hate him so
Jesus
much.
Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Would you rather? So okay, you're spending the night at Lizzie's Heritage Inn.
Oh God.
Okay. You and your husband Cody are spending the night at Lizzie's Heritage Inn.
Okay.
You have two options of people who are going to watch you fuck. Grandma Bonnie's ghost and her missing hairline, or Meri alive and in the corner.
Meri alive in the corner.
I think Grandma Bonnie's ghost.
The ghost. I don't think I can fuck in front of him.
Amanda, get on your fucking back and take that dick and let someone watch.
Because you know why? I feel like Meri would be like either yelling something or trying to get in on it. She couldn't just sit there and watch.
No.
Well, can I tell you why I would maybe pick Meri?
Okay.
Because she's so strong, she could add an extra movement with the bed. Like, she could lift it up and down.
But
And
so
it's just
could
like,
Bonnie with her ghost
we got that.
powers.
Yes.
Ghost powers, though. You know,
That's
you never
true.
know what you
But
can do.
I feel so bad about this. And I know everyone has always said Bonnie is so nice, but like, is she? Like, I'm so scared of this woman. I am so scared of this woman.
You know, one of the things that I want to say about this show is, you know, we watch this show and sometimes, like, I know I forget. I don't know if you guys forget, but sometimes I'm like, oh shit, they're religious. Like, sometimes I forget how religious they are. And I could see Bonnie being like, oh, you can't wear a skirt, or, you know, like being really really fundamentalist. And I don't know if I can handle that.
Do you believe they're still religious? Any of them?
I think Robin is.
Okay.
I think Janelle still is.
I think Janelle is. I don't think Robin is.
Okay.
Oh,
I think Robin is praised to one god, and that is the god of QVC.
Oh, is QVC still a thing?
Oh, it sure is.
So.
I think she orders stuff.
Do you know I went to QVC Studios? Amanda, have you ever been? Because you live near Philly.
Yes, of course I've been to QVC Studios.
As a teenager,
I lived in the same town as QVC.
Yeah, I went with like
in
my
Westchester,
mom or
Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
my only experience
I have friends who work there.
QVC is Lisa Rinna on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills selling her dusters. Yeah. That's all I know about it.
So because it was like the town over from where I used to live, like people would see Martha Stewart at like the local diner, and like random people come in. Martha Stewart, total nightmare.
Oh, it doesn't shock me.
Oh, I'm not surprised by that.
No, not at all.
I mean, she did spend
not
time
at all.
Did you guys also grow up under the impression that Martha's Vineyard was Martha Stewart's house?
No.
Okay.
No.
We didn't either.
Only
because we're older. Because Martha Stewart wasn't a thing.
Only because my family are huge Kennedy fanatics, so I knew the geography of everywhere near Hyannisport, and Martha's Vineyard was a big Kennedy thing.
Okay.
So that's the only
probably
reason.
knew it because my mother's name is Martha, so I think I knew that.
We grew up just like, that's Martha Stewart's house for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think she does have a home there, doesn't she?
Probably does.
Oh, no idea.
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, she probably does. All right, guys. So that brings us to the end of our game. Did anyone have a would you rather that we did not get to? Okay, let me ask you this, Amanda, Katelyn, Ace. Which of the 4 wives would you have sex with?
Christine.
Christine.
What kind of sex are we talking about? Are we hitting all the stuff?
Yeah.
Hitting all the stuff.
Okay. Do I get to do anal too?
Sure.
Sure.
Are you a backdoor friend? Of course you do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with, if I'm doing everything, I'm going with Christine. If it's strictly penetration, I'm going with Janelle.
Why?
Okay, because Janelle, have you seen Janelle's teeth?
Yes.
You don't want to kiss her.
I don't want to kiss her, and I don't want it near my dick.
Okay.
But I do think that, like, with Janelle, it's like you get some leverage. Because here's the thing. Can I tell you about when Christine has sex? The problem with someone like Christine is she thinks she's really good at it now. So, like, you're trying to hump her, and she's trying to hump back, but it's like, it's the flow is always off, and you're just
timing
like, okay.
isn't right. Yeah.
No, and you're just like, okay, hang on 1 second, let me start it, and then she's like, oh yeah, I got that, and it's like, girl, you got 2 left feet here. Come on. You know, where Janelle, she's just like, all right, and you just get to fucking go. But I feel like Christine is gonna. But again, it's a toothy blowjob. But if I have to go down on anyone, I'm going down on Christine.
I feel like I would choose Christine as well.
Well, actually,
Katelyn,
I don't know.
What about
Mary's
you?
bare. I might go down on Meri.
I think I'd have the most fun with Meri.
Yeah.
I think Meri be
like
pretty
throw
wild.
you around and shit.
We did
like
agree
throw
that
you around the bed.
I'm sorry. I changed my answer.
You're going with Meri?
No, Nope, I'm just going with Meri for all of it. I'm going with Meri for all of it. And you know what else would be good about having sex with Meri is that She
So
hasn't had it in so long. She's gonna think I'm so good.
She is.
That's true.
Like, she's gonna think, like, she's gonna be like a born again virgin, and she's just gonna be like, oh my god, like, you know when you're young and you have sex and it's like, and you're like, oh my god, that was amazing. That's how Meri's gonna be. Like, I don't even have to really show up that much.
Well, and also think about it. At this point, Meri and not Christine anymore because of David Woolley, but Meri and Christine were the only ones who had only ever had sex with Cody.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure
They
I'm
have
better
nothing to
than
compare
him.
it to. Oh,
Yeah.
I have zero doubt that you're better than him.
Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that very much.
Got you.
I think that also a fun thing that could be done with Meri is, now, I've always been turned on by the idea of eating a woman out while she splits my face and I'm standing up holding her. Meri could do that to me. Meri could do that to me. She could hold me up on those shoulders and just...
I hope their show's as dirty as ours.
I know. I'm so sorry if I've been offensive to anyone on your show.
You're fine. You're fine. I feel like these are real serious topics that need to be
these need to be discussed.
They're really hard-hitting questions. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But, like, imagine me and Meri almost doing, like, a modified Dirty Dancing where we're both naked and she's holding me up and just, like, going to town.
And that's the lift? Like, so you run off the stage and she lifts you. And...
Well, Bonnie lifts me up. Actually, no. Meri bends over. I climb up onto the van on her back. Then I pop off and sit on her face.
Sounds fun. Sounds fun.
I'm sure that anyone listening to this is like, I don't know who these fuckers are, but I'm never listening to their podcast.
I'm gonna tell all of you that you need to listen to their podcast. So if you're hearing this on Little Miss Recap, you need to listen to Ace and Katelyn.
Absolutely.
I mean,
There's
it
more
is...
joy you two bring me every day is amazing.
Okay, so again, you guys can find me and Amanda on Little Miss Recap. You can find Ace and Katelyn on Sister Wives. Love should be multiplied, not divided. Is he going to change that tag, do you think?
Love
like,
should be divided.
Is he now going to be like, love should be divided and I'm going to be multiplied?
Love should be all about respecting me and not gaslighting me unless you're culpable of trying to fucking abuse me.
With your protocols.
Mm-hmm.
And I have long haul COVID.
All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. And if you haven't already, guys, jump in our Facebook groups. Ace and Katelyn, what is your Facebook group called? Trash bags? What is it called? Shit talk?
Shit talk.
Shit talk.
Sister Wives and other reality TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
And ours is Backdoor Friends. So we're in, we both have great branding on that, I think.
Okay, so I guess I messed up. I was in a different group, a different backdoor group. So I got to get in that one.
You got to get into ours. I mean, you can join both. You don't have to choose. You can be in both.
It's not mutually exclusive.
You can be in a few back
Go to all of it.
All right,
Everything
guys,
you need.
thanks so much. We'll see everybody soon. Bye.
Thank you.